10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take off! It's alive! Oh, it's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Greetings, my friend. We are all interested in the future, for that is where you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives. You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious. My friend, we cannot keep this a secret any longer. Can your heart stand the shocking facts about...
Children of the night, what music they make.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
The sky is blue and all the leaves are green.
Ben Franklin once said, eat to live. Don't live to eat. Huh? Huh?
What did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
Hot, hot, hot.
I myself cannot.
Hi, Tom, and all you Friday Night Frights guys. It's Susan Lanier here from Wes Craven's The Original Hills Have Eyes in the role of Brenda. I understand you guys are going to get into a little cannibalism this week, which I know all about, you know, because the cannibals ate my father. They devoured him limb to limb. It's really scary. I hope you guys have a great evening, a great time. Don't party too hard, except have a martini or two for me. And thank you so much for asking me to come hang out with you guys tonight. Much love to you all.
Kill a baby! Rudy?
What do you want?
Get out of here. Just get it out here!
You know as well as I do, it takes all kinds of critters
To make Farmer Vincent fritters.
Hey, hardly recognize you out of uniform, big guy. I don't get it.
What?
Hey!
Hey!
Oh, he's here just in time.
I want to say I managed to fix it all right before the intro ended.
Awesome. Yeah.
Greetings and salutations.
Hello to the 6,000 viewers currently watching live.
6,000?
Well, you want to say that for playback.
We're moving up in the world.
They think we got a big following.
Yeah, yeah. Well, got 6,000 views on that Face of the Screaming Werewolf video.
You're welcome for that.
That's
Yeah,
insane, man. That is so funny.
Yeah. Well, I say 6,000. It's probably more now, but
Probably.
I'd check, but I'm not that vain. I'm not really looking right now or anything like that.
Yeah.
What is the number right now?
Imagine how many you would get on Curse of the Queer Wolf.
Oh, dude. Oh, it's not public domain though.
We just have to make our own.
There was going to be a public domain movie tonight as well. A really good cannibal movie. But some random company did a 4K print of it a few years ago and now think they own it, even though it's public domain. So they're doing like copyright. So I've
Ursula
argued
Andress
with them.
was in that movie I was looking into.
Ursula Andress and Stacy Keach.
You don't forget the taste of human flesh.
Best line in the movie. You don't forget the taste of human flesh.
Politics, morality, we're just here to eat some dude.
Yeah.
Doing it.
Face of the Screaming Werewolf currently on 6.97 thousand views.
Almost as many live viewers as we have right now.
Almost as many subs as I have to the channel. If you haven't subbed to the channel, please go sub to the channel. We need to get to 500.
Boys.
Need to get to 500 subs so I can start making money off this train wreck of a show.
And then I can start taking you down.
For every 1,000 subs, I'll remove an article of clothing.
All right, let me unsubscribe.
Oh, dear, don't say that. Don't say that. Oh.
Once you get that Tuttle oxygen in your lungs,
you
no other stuffiness will suit you.
Oh.
He can smell your... Oh, possibly. Yeah, so tonight we're talking about cannibals and mutants, but more cannibals than mutants. But some of them are the same thing. So
I tried to focus on those movies this week.
Yeah. I think we all just ended up watching.
Listening to Hall & Oates Manhunter, or Maneater. So the joke would have made so much more of an impact if I hadn't fucked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been listening to really bad 80s.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
There we go. There's a fucking copyright strike. Boom. Get it in early.
Oh, yeah, you might as well put on Young Cannibals then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. So, like, we've been watching all these cannibal movies all week. Do we all agree that Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is probably the best? Or are we going to veer towards Hills Have Eyes?
I think I'm going to go Hills Have Eyes.
I saw it with Titus Andronicus by The Bard.
Very nice.
Of course you would.
Of course I would. No, I'll give the original Chainsaw and Chainsaw 2 the nod.
Yeah, I've watched some real crap and some good stuff too. I kind of watched. Should I bring up The Thing? Let's bring up the.
Wrong
movie.
movie.
Just do that. There we go. Not The Thing. Not that thing.
Oh, okay. Think from Another Planet.
I already brought up my thing.
Didn't the dude who did the poster for The Thing?
Why your computer crashed.
That's exactly why the computer crashed. I had it too close.
Yeah, so we're going to be going through some of these, not all of them, because I bring these lists up and we've done it every time so far. I've brought up a huge list of all the trailers, I've found all the stuff that we need, and we'll talk about 2 movies.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do. But before we get into that, let's see what's been going on in the world of horror. Please don't show my DMs. Please don't show my DMs. Please don't show my DMs.
Yeah.
Do we care? Do we care about the Mummy?
Fuck the Mummy. Big news. Mrs. Voorhees.
Yeah.
Cardellini.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
From Land and Scooby Doo.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. And I haven't got that in my news because I didn't put a bookmark in it.
The one detail they gave said she gave up a singing career to raise her, special needs child.
Yeah.
I really hope they don't turn her into some kind of diva or make her resent him, because that will just fuck everything up.
Yeah, is it set? Is it set when it was supposed to be set, or is it like a modern day thing?
It takes place during Jason X.
I have. I thought it was going to be a period piece.
At the Star Wars Cantina.
The first version of this show that they were going to do, the one that what's his nuts from Hannibal was showrunner for, that they canned, like, it was present day. You know, like there were like fucking smartphones and shit.
You give me 1959 and you've got my interest way up.
Like some bullies, they were gonna play some prank on Jason and like put a video of him being embarrassed on YouTube.
Oh, come on.
Like,
come on.
Wait a minute, is this real or is this what you heard?
No. This was the one that the version that Brian Fuller was working on. But they canned him.
I can see why.
It's like I said a couple weeks ago, you know, they instead of Friday the 13th, it was Life Goes On with Jason in the Porky role.
That sounds like AIDS.
Yeah, sounds like they have reason to scrap it.
Yeah, no, I'm not down with that. What else we got? Final Destination: Bloodlines.
That was the subtitle for Hellraiser 4, wasn't it?
Yes.
That's the subtitle for about 10 different horror movies. When they reach the end of the kind of run out of ideas, end of like sequels, then it's called Bloodlines. Pretty sure they've done everything Bloodlines. They did. Didn't they do Day of the Dead Bloodlines?
Let's find out.
I don't know that one.
I'm sure there was something Living Dead Bloodlines or something like that. There's been a bunch of them. Like
Day of the Dead Bloodlines. Gilmore is correct.
I am correct.
They did a bunch of direct-to-home sequels for Living Dead too.
2017.
Yeah, Day of the Dead Bloodlines starring Mina Suvari.
What?
I think as a military chick. I think.
Oh yeah, you might be right because it is a military. Let's see. Okay.
Is she old now?
It was a while ago.
Younger. Yeah, I don't see her in the credits.
Or maybe she was in one of the other ones. I'm sure she was in one of the.
Yeah,
she was in one of those crappy.
In anything.
Heavy Rights on Bloodlines.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I am looking up a current image of Mina Sabari because I'm interested to know what she looks like now.
Still has both her legs, her arms.
Yeah,
that's all I need.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right, should we check? Let's check out because I haven't actually seen this trailer. People have been talking about it, but I've not seen it.
What, Final Destination?
Yeah.
Go,
I
dude.
watch it either.
Freaking what?
Let's go.
Go.
Oh,
and
dear.
Drinks all around.
Uh-oh. Really? To be fair, whatever happens next, you fucking deserve it.
Family, you don't get to pick the one you get. Just gotta love the one you got.
I always knew this day would come.
I got it.
I don't think you got it.
I held him off for years.
Charlie, get up here.
He's a relentless son of a bitch. Won't stop till he finishes the job. Death is coming for our family.
I said, oh, 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 oh.
If I don't pause it, we're going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
This franchise has never done it for me because it always seems so silly to have death be the. I mean, death's going to get you. Like,
yeah.
Okay, you escape this Rube Goldberg contraption of pitchforks and trampolines, and then next week you get cancer. I mean, it's going to get you. So why is it in a hurry to get you now?
Final Destination.
Because it doesn't like being cheated.
Because of your bloodlines.
It's
Yeah.
the bloodlines.
It's the bloodlines.
By the way, I can report to the group, and I take no joy in doing so, that Mina Subari has aged.
Gross.
I saw her.
I have such a low threshold for that.
Take her to the camp.
Yep.
Yeah, no, get rid of her. Soylent Green, the bitch.
Grandma, what's happening to us? Years ago, I had a premonition that started it all. I saw what death was about to do.
That was some stuff.
Yeah.
Now, see, that just bears out my point. The grandmother escaped death decades ago, and now death is coming for her. Or are you just dying, lady?
No, it's coming for the whole family.
Classic chicken or egg.
It's bloodlines.
So that entire
Bloodlines.
The whole bloodline.
Yeah. Was that George Jetson's house? That they were
I think so, yeah.
I thought it was the Space Needle.
Yeah, it looked like the Space Needle.
It didn't look like it was in space, though. Just
That's
a needle.
Yeah.
Grandma, what's happening to us? Years
I need
ago,
to sleep.
I had a premonition that started it all. I saw what death was.
That's the Space Needle.
All right, it is.
Okay. Possibly.
I'm doubting. Not
about
space
to
needle.
do. I saved a lot of lives that night.
Everyone needs to get off the dance floor!
Lives that were never meant to be saved. But death doesn't like it when you mess with his plans.
Go on.
This book, it will show you everything you need to know.
So, it's Final Destination Origins.
Yes.
Which is what they always do when they call something Bloodlines. It's like, yeah, let's go back and explain everything.
The origin of death.
Generational.
Yeah, let's explain it all in a movie for idiots who can't grasp. But after five Final Destination movies or six?
Yeah, this is 6.
If they're going to do the origin of death, they ought to start at Passover.
Or they could start at Cain and Abel.
No,
There you
it's
go.
not. It's not the origin. It's a book about basically the franchise.
Okay.
Yeah. It's what happened in the other movies.
Like if you can escape death by the end of midnight on the 30th day, then you're free until you die.
Now you're getting it.
Now I'm getting
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You escape death. Escape death until death
You die.
comes for you.
Again.
Yeah. Like the following day under a bus.
So to keep our family safe.
Oh, look. That was all the things from the other movies.
Yep. There's your plane and your truck crash.
So, Final Destination member berries.
Yeah. Final Destination recap.
Okay. Are we just a bunch of cynical bastards?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Have we seen too many horror movies?
No, the last several years. The last several years did this to us.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
fair.
Worse
Yeah.
than Nom.
It all started with Grandma. Death is coming for us because we were never supposed to exist. Watch out!
Only by embracing death will it pass you by.
Ooh.
It looks inventive. Just saying.
It looks like they took cues from Soft to me. A little bit more torturous,
A little bit,
I don't
yeah.
know.
I won't
Ooh.
do that.
Don't lose your head, Grandma.
I just this minute realized what death's kryptonite would be.
Life?
Immortality, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're immortal, what's he going to do? What's he going to do?
Yeah.
So the Highlander can kick his ass.
He's like Darth Maul walking behind the screen.
Jason Voorhees.
Yeah. You could play chess with him, beat him at chess.
Yeah.
Battleship, you'll sunk my battleship.
Will it pass you by?
Maybe Death's not actually coming for our family. Because that would be crazy.
Good luck.
You know, whether
They
you're
got
a
a real
king,
thing about hitting people with trucks.
Yeah.
Whether you're a king or a little street sweeper, sooner or later, you'll dance with the Reaper.
Yeah. Best 2
You
out
just gotta
of
not
3.
fear him.
Yeah.
Best 5 out of 6. Yeah.
It looks all right.
I mean, it's going to be okay. You know. Well, I hope so. As long as it isn't all digital splatters and stuff. You know, that'll piss me off.
Probably assure you that it's going to be.
Yeah, that's what that franchise does.
The setups for all the deaths, they look interesting. You know, it looks like they put some thought into it. And did you guys see the scene that they released that they had a couple months ago? It was like 3.5 minutes long.
Yeah, with the dude with the piercing or something. Yeah, the guy was pierced, then he got like his piercing hooked or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what reminded me of Saw. I was like, this looks like something Jigsaw would have put him through, not death.
Yeah. But that
Tony Todd is a good reason to watch anything. Yeah. Especially now.
That was some gnarly shit.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how true it is because I'm not the Final Destination guy, but apparently the theory is that Tony Todd's character is actually death.
That's what I was going to ask, because I haven't watched all these. Did they ever personify death in any of these movies at all?
No, not really, but...
Okay.
But the rumor that it's Tony Todd has been around since the first movie.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm.
The one that takes place at a racetrack, is that the one before this one?
No,
Or have I
that's
missed
4.
one?
That's 4.
That was the 4th one.
How many are they up to now?
This will be 6.
All right, so I have missed one. I missed the 5th one.
I've got a sneaking suspicion
That 5th
I've
one's actually
missed a couple.
pretty decent.
That was the one on the bridge.
Yeah, the 5th one.
Yeah. The 3rd one was the amusement park.
Yeah. First one's the plane. First one's the truck, then the plane.
First one's the plane.
Which one was the truck with the trees in it?
2.
The
Second one.
Yeah.
That's why I don't follow big trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, stands to reason. What else we got? What else has happened? Oh,
here we go.
yeah. No, it's not Candyman. I know what you did last summer.
Isn't it? I know what you did 34 summers ago.
Something like that.
And now
I know what you did Mandy Summers.
Yeah.
I know what you did. Oh Lord, don't
Oh,
say
y'all.
You're gonna give people ideas.
Yeah.
I know. I
like the minimalistic. I like the poster.
Yeah, I like minimal.
I mean,
yeah,
it doesn't say Bloodlines though, so it's not going to be good.
No,
how many people
probably could be called Bloodlines.
How many people posted?
I know what you did last summer. Bloodlines.
Yep.
Nature 2 did the same concept with the hook, but they did it better because they had the hook upside down too.
Yeah. And it played into the particular scene in the movie.
Oh, that was a really good scene.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, son of a fucking bitch. My phone's about to shit.
Uh-oh.
I thought he was talking about
I feel like Dustin Hoffman should be playing this guy. Who gets that? Who gets that?
Wait, say that again?
I feel like Dustin Hoffman should be playing this guy.
Ha ha.
Yeah, I got it.
Get it? Yeah?
It went over my head.
Yeah.
He played Captain Hook.
Hang on.
All right, I get you.
I was going to say, it's there somewhere. It's
Can we
there
kick him
somewhere.
now?
There we go. Kick Tuttle.
I can't pretend to be excited about I Know What You Did Last Summer.
The franchise, the first one was okay. The second one left me flat. I didn't go any further than that.
The TV show was god-awful, horrible.
Show. I did see some of the 3rd movie. I think I might have had the whole thing on, but I really only paid attention to like the very, very end where they show the fisherman and he's undead now, and it made no fucking sense.
He's played by Don Shanks in that.
I was gonna say, Myers from Five played him, and the worms and shit coming out of his face.
He's actually undead in it. He's like a ghost. Yeah,
it looked
really
cool,
bad.
But it made no sense.
It's really bad
because It was at like a ski resort in Colorado or something.
Yeah, big budget for one location.
Yeah, like the dude's dressed like a goddamn fisherman over there. Come on.
On the
Yeah.
ski slope.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
Goddamn mountains.
He's got CGI like light coming off his face and shit.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
This is another series I never got into
And I
either.
still bought a used copy on DVD anyway.
Yeah, I got mine on Blu-ray. I make sure I had it. I'm not
Yeah.
a massive fan of the series, but when this came out, I was like 9 or 10, really
Yeah.
just getting into horror. So I have a nostalgia for it.
Right.
Like I would like Gilmore with the original Frankenstein.
Yeah, I saw the first one in the theater. I read the book. I liked the first one.
I've got nostalgia
Second one was a
too
bad sequel,
for it
but
too.
second
I
one
was
was
still
a
with
bad
my
sequel.
first ex when this came out.
Wait, hang on. When you say the original Frankenstein, do you mean like the old one?
Yeah,
No, I mean the book.
Oh, the book. Oh, right. Cool.
okay.
Cool. Yeah. Not that weird Edison movie. We don't want to get into that again. With the bag lady Frankenstein.
Yeah, no, they showed that at New York City Horror Film Festival in 2003, the year they rediscovered it or whatever. And they didn't live up to the hype.
How long was it?
It's a movie. It's a silent Frankenstein movie.
It's
How
about.
long? Go ahead.
It's only about 30 minutes, I think, something like that.
I saw a real old version of A Christmas Carol once, and they brought it in at 8 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. You can probably get all the major points over in 8
Every
minutes.
significant scene had like one line and out, one line and out, one line and out.
Yeah. I'm a
Speaking of
ghost.
the Frankenstein
I'm
book,
another
you guys-
ghost.
Fuck you, you're
guys ever-
stingy.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Frankenstein book, have you guys ever seen that movie Gothic?
Halle Berry?
No, that's the one
I
based
think it takes
on.
place where when Mary
Yeah.
Shelley's writing the book.
Yeah, I've seen the poster for it. I never
Like a little demon sitting on someone's chest or something like that.
Yep.
Do you know what's underrated? Like, see, we've gone off on a tangent, but that's fine. What's really underrated, and no one ever talks about, is Coppola's Frankenstein. I
Guys,
fucking love that movie.
Kenneth Branagh.
I gotta exit and come back in upstairs.
Hi, dude.
Going back. I'll be back.
Cool.
Wasn't
Quick,
Frankenstein
delete
Kenneth
link.
Branagh?
Yeah. Kenneth Branagh plays Victor. Yeah. And Al Pacino. Not Al Pacino. Fucking
De Niro.
Robert De Niro plays Frankenstein's monster.
I had a total reversal on those two movies because when they both came out within like a year, 2 years of each other.
Yeah.
And when it came out, I loved Coppola's Dracula, and I wasn't so big on Frankenstein. But I watched them again, like, I don't know, 10 years ago, and I totally reversed. The Coppola Dracula, it's still visually fun to look at, but like, it just seemed weaker to me now. And then the Mary Shelley's Frankenstein really aged well. Like, I don't think I was old enough to appreciate it when I first.
Yeah.
I watched it within this last year, and I was impressed.
Yeah, it's still the most faithful to the book.
Yeah.
Still.
I'll grant that.
Wasn't it
No
Tim
weird changes
Like
or-
to play the bride in that?
Who, Helena Bonham Carter?
Yeah. I can't
Yeah.
think of her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was all right in it.
That was back when she was a couple with Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah.
So it was the post Emma
okay.
Thompson era, but pre whatever came next.
Yeah. And then Tim Burton stole her away.
Nope.
Dirty Tim.
She looks like she smells like cat piss, so he can have her.
Yeah. Should we dive into some cannibalism?
I forgot about the cannibals.
Come on,
This
that
wasn't
one.
Frankenstein
Clickety-click.
week? Shit.
No,
I'm unprepared.
definitely not. Definitely not Frankenstein week. Yeah. Let's check out. I mean, we've got to do it.
Wanted to see something different, but something different saw them first. The hills have eyes.
Mister, don't take your family back in that area. The silver has been gone for 40 years now. Besides, there's nothing back in there but animals.
We're lost. The old creep told you not to get off the road.
The jets. Jets are confusing. That bit's crazy.
Yeah.
How many fucking jets?
Yeah, but did you all know that? That's Dee Wallace's first real movie.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was watching an interview with her, and somebody asked her about, like, how do you feel like your career's going to go now that you're in this genre movie? And she went, this is my first movie. This is my career right now. And she was right.
Like De Niro, yes. I'm down for De Niro. Have you seen any of the Shaw Brothers horror movies? Exorcist Master or The Boxer's Omen?
Sounds like European bootleg movies.
They did. There we go. Yes. Hills is classic. I don't know why I'm
beautiful.
Yeah.
Don't know why I'm trying to avoid the copyright thing by just pausing it and talking, because I think I used it more than enough in the opening credits.
Began as a vacation, ended as a nightmare.
I'm not falling for that. There's no way they broke the car, they broke the front axle driving into a bush.
Yeah.
Right.
At the remake, he hits a full-on fucking rock.
Yeah.
Probably didn't have the budget.
Hey now.
Mars, sorry. That's Pluto.
He looks familiar. I can't put my finger on it.
It's a nightmare.
Be hell to pay now.
Mars is massively underrated because everyone likes Pluto because it's, Michael Berryman and he looks awesome. Mars is cool as fuck.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Agreed.
Does look like he's about to go on stage with Thin Lizzy, but in fact, they all kind of look like 80s metalheads.
Yeah, they do.
What was that?
She thought she knew what the world was all about.
Sure, she did. Yeah. She's not going to enjoy the next bit.
But nothing prepared her for this. The hills have eyes.
Oh, you going with my baby?
Get out of the way, bitch.
A mother fighting for her child loses it in the worst possible way.
I hit him with a tire iron and I split his face wide open. That was a bad mistake. I come back for you later, girlie. Why are you doing this?
The story of an American family who lost everything except the will to survive. Murdered, raped, burned, but not beaten. The hills have eyes. The story of one family's refusal to die.
I'm gonna get those animals.
The hills have eyes. A night of terror. A day of vengeance where no one was spared. No one.
Kill the babe! Kill me!
They fought back. Anything was a weapon.
Anything was a weapon. Quick, say something about this bit with the rock. Anything was a weapon.
I don't know, but I like how he says they've been raped, murdered, burned, but they haven't been beaten. Bitch, I'd rather be beaten than raped, murdered, or burned.
I think if you're murdered, you are beaten definitionally.
Fair enough.
Unless you're deaf. If you're deaf, then maybe not.
I was raped.
I love 70s horror movie voiceover guy.
Yes, so do I.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody
This
sounds
dude
like that
does.
anymore.
This dude does pop up in a lot of trailers.
The family dog.
Beast.
To the family car.
It's working!
Reminds me a lot of how I lost my virginity.
Yeah.
Wasn't pleasant.
They kind of pretty much show the entire movie in this trailer, don't they?
Yes. Yeah.
I have a sense for the arc, just from the trailer.
Yeah. Can you tell where they're going?
Yeah.
Sonia Beans. Yeah, Sonia Beans are. Yeah. There is a movie called Sonia, but it's terrible. Set in Scotland.
Is that cannibal guy or the cannibal family?
Yeah. Yeah. Descendants still exist.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. You'd change your name though, I think.
Either that or Hitler. Pick which last name you want.
I wonder if Sean Bean's related. Could be.
It could be why he dies in every movie.
Mm-hmm.
The Hills Have Eyes. The most shocking, terrifying film you will ever see by Wes Craven, writer and director of The Last House on the Left. The Hills Have Eyes. The lucky ones died first.
I don't know about that. I would say the ones that survived and got away.
Yeah, I saw the one who died first, and that was the detective with the bad heart, and he had it the worst. They beat that dude, blew him up, set him on fire.
If they've been murdered but not beaten, then how do the lucky ones die first?
You're thinking too hard, Tom.
I'm thinking way too hard.
You are.
This isn't a courtroom here, bud.
Fair.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So I thought I heard a dog. Thought I was getting invaded by a hound, but no. Yeah.
Excellent movie.
Yeah.
Holds
Definitely.
up, and it made me realize something about horror. Like how you'll have kids horror movies that scare, like Halloween, they scare the younger generation. The Boogeyman, nothing that would make adults afraid. You watch Hills Have Eyes as an adult, and you're like, holy shit, that shit's scary. Like, that's the worst situation I'd want to be in. Having to worry about a baby, take care of others, like, fuck that.
Baby and I were talking last night, too. I think that's one of the best titles of a horror movie.
Yeah.
Sure.
The only thing the trailer's missing is missing is Bobby doing gymnastics at the beginning of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so bizarre. Just a bizarre. He randomly starts doing backflips.
You don't? Have you seen 7 of 9's videos?
I have. Yeah. I couldn't do that. I'm 55 and I couldn't do that.
Well, he gives hope to all of us.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and
Wes
he's
Craven
got
was.
such a wide range of horror movies.
Oh. What did we think of the sequel?
It was very 2006.
Yeah, I don't even
Has
know
a
if I
Michael
can watch
Bay
it.
quality color scheme to it.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, it does.
It kind of
it's
one of those
overproduced.
Yeah,
one of those movies that didn't really need doing.
It wasn't bad though.
No,
it's not terrible. It's not terrible, but it's just like it's shot for shot. It's the same script. It's well, apart from a couple of little bits.
They didn't back off of the brutality in it, so that's one thing they had.
That's true.
And I agree with Pete. There's a look to all the horror movies that came out like right around 2006 to 2011. You know, the Nightmare remake, the Friday the 13th, 2009,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
The Fog. I mean, they all look exactly the same.
Glossy, so glossy.
Yeah.
And that's what I loved about the
glossy.
70s and 80s movies was the grainy film. You could see the shadows better in those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, more diversity in coloring. Not everything blended. Not everything was sepia or silver tone or.
Yeah, the same thing happened in video games around about the same time. I think every video game was brown.
Yeah.
Oh, the big head was good. Which one's the big head?
Big Head Willie.
Big Head Willie. Oh yeah. What should the villain retaliate? True. I mean, the burning of the father was way.
Yeah.
The guy. Oh God, I can't remember his name. The guy that played Michael Berryman's character in the remake. He was up for Jason in Freddy vs. Jason.
Really?
Not Ken Kersinger?
No. Well, Kersinger obviously got it, but no, this guy was one of the contenders early on.
I got you.
Yeah, him and believe it or not, Brad Laurie from Halloween Resurrection, Myers.
He was a decent Myers too, I thought.
He was, but he talked some shit about Friday.
All right.
So,
that's not smart.
Had to go.
Yeah, I kind of feel.
Stokely Chapman was talking to some of us at the forum. So she asked our opinion on this guy. What do you think? Would he be good for Jason? We're like, fuck him. He trashed Jason. So we might have had something to do with him not getting. I don't know. It's possible.
Cancel culture.
Way to go, guys.
Before it was cool.
It's like I don't even know yous.
Yeah, disgraceful.
Tell me again why we couldn't fly like normal people.
Don't see too many travelers around here. Where are you all headed?
San Diego.
Come on, get to a good bit. Come on.
Did you find a signal?
No, nothing.
I do feel sorry for the guy playing Pluto in this because you've got to live up to,
Yeah.
It's got to be.
There's a big shoes to fill.
I mean, it's like that Elm Street remake. Jackie Earl Haley. He's got a balls of steel to do that.
Yeah, great actor, but oof.
I don't think it's that hard.
Bad script, bad director. Otherwise, he might have made it work.
I think it was just an ill-conceived. I mean, there are some parts that are so married to one person that you literally can't put anyone else in them.
Yeah, I mean, you can get away with Jason, you can get away with Michael Myers because obviously mask, but
I mean, I think the only person that could do Freddy any kind of justice would be Kevin Bacon. Honestly,
that's what Robert Englund said about that he wanted Kevin Bacon.
But now he's even too old.
Yeah,
he's getting there.
Yeah, he's what, like 60, 62?
Oh God, gotta be, yeah.
You know what they'll do, and they'll remake it again, and they'll put Skarsgård in it.
Oh Jesus Christ! I
like
him, but no.
All 6'4" of them, big ass Freddy.
Oof.
Oh, there's another guy.
He's as tall as Bill's as tall as his brother.
He's up there. Let me check.
Let's keep going.
Next year, I am going to Cancun.
Bill was 6'4".
6'4".
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's a big dude.
They're like people or something living in those hills.
Or something.
Hello? Yo, my friend! Hey!
What do you want?
There goes that tagline.
Yeah.
Hills
Now, if
have
you
eyes,
told me that
bloodlines.
was, if you told me that was a Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot, I'd totally believe you from that.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. It looked just like the remake of Texas Chainsaw. No difference at all.
Fucking modern trailers drive me crazy with the quick edits. It drives me absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
2003 Chainsaw was good though.
I like the sequel too.
Yeah.
It was gory.
Have you seen the sequel to the remake of Hills
I've seen
of
bits and
Eyes?
pieces.
Well, prequel.
Yeah. The Texas Chainsaw.
No, I was talking about Hills of Eyes.
Oh.
So I mean, obviously they made Hills of Eyes 2 back in the day, which was all the motocross dudes, bikes, and then when they did the sequel to the remake, it was all about the army.
Military. Yeah, it was military exercise.
I started watching it, and I think I got about half an hour in, and I just couldn't. It was terrible.
It's low budget, and they're in a rock gorge the whole time.
The same rock gorge all the time. Yeah, it's bizarre. There's people in toilets and all kinds of shit going on. People stuck
From what
down
I
the crapper.
understand with Hills Have Eyes 2, though, Wes Craven hated having to make this movie. And it was shot with like a shoestring budget in like less than 2 weeks or something. Really weird pre-production.
Yeah, and then he was going to do this, wasn't he?
Oh, Mind Ripper?
Yeah, Mind Ripper was a... Well, let me click it.
Didn't his son direct that? He produced it?
He wrote it, and then
I thought
his son did something with it.
I thought his son directed it.
But it was Wes who went in, because it was going to be Hills of Ice 3, wasn't it? But then Wes said no, and went in and took out all the references to Hills of Ice.
Huh.
But it was meant to be Hills of Ice 3. He just wasn't happy with it. Because it's all about an underground bunker and stuff like that, isn't it? Where they're experimenting on shit and blah, 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 blah. Right. Moving along swiftly. Dun, dun, dun.
Here we go. I love that New World logo.
Beneath the city of New York are living catacombs, an endless maze of subterranean tunnels, unfit for anything human, unauthorized for anything.
I do like how they got the alien tracker.
Yeah, I thought the same thing watching it last night.
Yeah.
Experimental.
Hold it! There's something moving up ahead in the tunnel!
And unlikely to bring anyone down there. So, they're coming up.
Bye.
Chud.
Chud.
Chud. Check your basement and your bathroom. Keep off the street and try to hide. But remember, the dark is their place. The night is their time. And tomorrow, the only things living in the city of New York will be Chud. Chud. Cannibalistic, humanoid, underground dwellers. Chud. They're not staying down there.
I just got the acronym.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But that's not actually what it is, because halfway through the movie they kind of say, this is what it means. What? And I can't remember what it is. Chemicals.
Something chemical disposal, urban development or something.
Chemical.
Contamination hazard, urban disposal.
That's it.
Nerd.
That's it. Basically dumping shit.
I just had Wikipedia
up. Nice. Nice.
Because I haven't watched it since 1984. I tried to watch it last night but fell asleep.
I tried to watch it last night and put on a German version. Got about 10 minutes in it. I was like, well, I don't understand anybody. Luckily, Amazon Prime had it.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's
and I
free
think
on
the second one is too.
Yeah, but you actually have to pay for that one.
Oh, Oh.
Yeah.
See, really you went with the... Yeah. So the good one's free.
Yep.
But the
Same thing with
sequel.
the Wrong Turn series. First one's free. All the garbage sequels you have to buy.
Yeah.
There's like fucking 6 of those.
Yeah, and then the
remake.
The remake was good.
Which one was?
The remake.
Yeah, I've heard. I haven't gotten around
by
to
the
it.
guys that made the
I was
original.
even shocked that they had a remake already. I couldn't believe it. I haven't watched it, but you saying it's good?
Yeah, it's by the guys that made the original, that made the first one.
Yeah, I've heard it does.
They also made Halloween 4.
I've got it somewhere. I don't think we need to play Chud 2.
Everything sounds
that's like a trauma movie.
Bud the Chud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, I've got it somewhere. Being completely blind. Okay, so I haven't got it anywhere. It's not there in the list. Oh well, I thought I had Wrong Turn in there. Never mind. Don't think we need the trailer. Luke, the first one, Wrong Turn, it's got my girl Elijah Dushku in it.
Ooh. Smoke show.
I met her, by the way.
You're a bastard.
Yeah.
Big surprise.
We did
Shocker.
what do you call it? Duck lips together for the photo.
Oh, thinking we did lines of coke off Hooker's
Yeah.
ass together.
Oh,
Yeah, she's lovely.
I can imagine she is. Yeah.
It was at one of those Wizard World, so it was one of those conveyor type deals where you don't even get really the chance to say hi. You just turn, get the photo, and off you go.
Isn't that fun?
I'm assuming this was back in your Buffy the Vampire days.
It was back in my no. It was actually like
last week.
Yeah, it was last week. No, I'm gonna say it was like 2013, 2014.
Okay.
They are talking about doing. They were talking about doing a remake of Chud.
Yeah.
Yeah, a while ago.
It could use a remake. It's one of those movies, I think, given the right director, it deserves a remake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something to match the budget and the concept.
It's a crazy fucking movie.
It's a weird edited movie, too, the way they interplay all their storylines.
I wonder if there's like some other cut somewhere that makes more sense, if you know what I mean. It does jump around a lot.
It's got a beautiful 80s feel to it, though, man.
Yes, it does.
yeah.
It's like the Greek god of New World movies.
Mm-hmm.
New World.
It is very much like a trauma movie, though.
Oh.
Kind of.
Oh, yeah.
It's like trauma with a bit more money,
Yeah.
A little bit.
Taking itself a bit more serious.
but not a lot more money. Although the actual chuds, the actual things looked okay. So
They did.
And they lit them well. They kept them off screen. So you didn't really see the limits to the makeup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Some weird character decisions, though, in that movie. Like the detective, spoilers to anybody who hasn't seen it, the detective who's investigating this goes about 3 days into the movie to only for you to find out that his wife's been missing for 3 days and no emotional reaction. His wife's the one who gets killed in the beginning.
I was going to say, she's the one with the dog, right? At the start.
Yeah, and then he's still doing his job, interviewing hobos and all this stuff, and then he casually mentions, "Oh, my wife's been missing." You think he'd be concerned?
Yeah.
Who am I kidding? We'd all be like,
Uh-oh. Someone's getting called a hooker. Not sure who.
Uh-oh.
I think it was reference to the Elijah Dushku thing.
Yeah. Who's the hooker, though? Would it be Tom or would it be her?
I'll be the hooker for Elijah Dushku.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, exactly, Jason. He stays it under the radar. Like, yep. And then until his wife is actually, her head's found, he's kind of upset.
Yeah.
Are you all right, Sick?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that did.
There was a glare on the side of my head. I didn't like it.
All right.
Never look at yourself in the camera. You'll go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, don't do it.
I got to agree with Gaz there. That is one of the cool things back in the day. All the trailers.
Yeah.
All the trailers on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For some really weird and random stuff, but it all look awesome because the trailers always made shit look awesome.
Absolutely.
That's how I got into Madman.
I got a couple. I got a playlist on YouTube saved. It's all fucking trailers.
Sometimes trailers are the best part of the movie.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Don't you ever finish this?
I did.
This is Sheriff Franklin Hunt.
I watched it for the first time this week.
What you think?
Blew me away.
Yeah.
Blew me away. I was just stunned.
Really low budget too. Really low budget.
Yeah.
Really good script.
Yeah.
Like just I'm a dialogue guy, and just the dialogue was like electric, man.
Yeah.
Matthew Fox chewed up scenes in this too.
Mm-hmm.
He was excellent in this.
I'd like to know if Kurt wanted to do it and Kurt was on board because of that, or was the budget so low because they got Kurt? Because they knew if you get a good actor in there, the rest.
Yeah, somebody could put in a poster.
I mean, he might have liked it. He might have liked it enough to, go a little lower than he normally gets.
I can imagine he's not really desperate for cash.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I don't think he's hurting.
No.
It's something that's happened plenty of times before in the past. The actor will take a pay cut because they really like a script, because they really want to work with a director or somebody
the
else
actor,
that's in
the
the
cast they
cast,
like.
or-
Yeah.
That's how Tarantino used to get a lot of good guys.
Yeah.
Tarantino used to trade favors too.
Right.
KND did the effects work in Reservoir Dogs for nothing, well, basically for no money. He went and wrote the script for From Dusk Till Dawn for them a couple of years later.
I'm with you.
And
Identify yourself right now, or I'll shoot you dead.
There's a situation.
Mrs. O'Dwyer was abducted. You know who did this? They don't have a name. How many of them do you think there are? It won't matter. You have no chance against any number of them. I'm riding out with Mr. O'Dwyer.
As will I. I've killed more Indians than everyone here put together.
Yeah, first time I saw this, I didn't know what it was. I had no clue it was a cannibal thing or anything like that.
Same
So
here.
that
I thought it was
that
just a
third
Western.
act was that third act was like, what the fuck is going
Yeah, I
on?
thought it was just a gritty cowboy movie where you're like, all right, Kurt Russell's playing a cowboy, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it goes there.
Crazy.
Ambush! You seeing all this? We didn't know what it was like. Who makes sure all this has value?
Yeah, I remember watching it. Someone saying to me, I'd watch it because it's really brutal, but they didn't tell me anything about it. So, and I'm like 2/3 of the way through it thinking, brutal? Is it? Is it really? Okay, some dude's falling down and hurt his leg. Oh, brutal. Oh,
Yeah, then it made you worse.
yeah. That shit with the voice boxes.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Probably going to watch this again this week.
Yeah.
I could rewatch it.
See, I'll give it one gripe, and I felt it was a little too long. I think it's a little over 2 hours or something. I felt like they could have cut a little bit of it.
Some
That's
of the
just
travel, maybe.
Yeah.
Some of the traveling scenes.
Yeah, it does take a while. Yeah, I kind of, that first time I saw it, I was kind of losing interest a little in the middle. It's like,
Yeah.
you walk into the desert. But I think, I don't know, with the way that third act is, I think
It pays off, for sure.
Yeah, it needs to lull you into that, you know. You
get
think they're going to
comfortable.
turn up and there's going to be some tribe, you know, and I'm going to sound racist now, so I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Native Americans in their abodes.
Some Indians,
You know,
some savages.
Some Indians.
Yeah.
Some savage Indians with scalping
Savages
and
and
all that kind of
whiteface.
stuff. And the white girl's probably been raped and blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
Like the
In
Searchers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no. No, it went to very
I mean,
different.
Jesus
And
Christ, Last of the Mohicans wouldn't get made today.
No.
No.
I mean, that won Academy Awards.
It would need to burn more white people at the stake for it to be acceptable.
Yeah.
yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically
I-
like a
I-
Tarantino-esque cowboy movie where it's like, okay.
That was what I thought too. Until you
I was
guys
only
started talking about
spoiled
it
to
the
the
other day.
extent that I knew the end was going to be grisly, but I had no idea what I was about to see.
Yeah, I would, that, the bit where they split the dude in half, that was literally just jaw-dropping shock to me. I was like, holy
Not just
crap.
that too, but the way they had the women in chains just to be birthing tools.
Mm-hmm.
It was just
I,
like,
I think that
goddamn.
mostly bypassed me on the first watch.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like these
Until-
guys are cads.
Until they're leaving and you see one chained up by the side.
Yeah.
It's like, holy.
Yeah, her eyes and shit are like cut out or whatever.
And the legs are chopped off and
Yeah.
Basically
That's
just a big
bad.
pregnant blob. I mean, it's one way of living.
Wait, they cut her legs off and kept her anyway?
It's a society.
Yeah, they take their women and they basically hobble them and chain them up just to keep producing babies.
I like legs, though.
Yeah.
Well, you could have a couple. They're not using them.
No, they got to be attached.
Speaking of crazy cannibals, crazy cannibals that are extremely concerned with continuing on the tribe. Has anyone else seen Offspring?
It's just the one you watched this week, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the one I found out because I'd seen The Woman, which is like a weird, I don't know, some dude's weird sex fantasy about having a woman chained up, and then it goes all crazy and cannibal at the end, which kind of threw me when I saw it. It's like, what? Why is this happening? What's going on now? Because I didn't know it was the second movie. I don't think many people did. I watched the first one, I'm like, holy shit, this is good. And then you watch the second one again, it's like, oh, it's a bit of a letdown after the first. And then you watch the third one, and it's like, oh, okay. Maybe just stick with the first one next time.
Yeah. How far are you going?
Oh, some godforsaken place called Dead River, you?
Are we aware of any retro hippie commune or something else?
Excuse me?
There was a girl out here last night.
Aren't you lucky, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, there's no story to it, really. It's basically just a cannibal tribe fucking with people.
That's all you really need, though.
Yeah. You know, there's some gore and shit going on, and, you know, people getting kidnapped and dragged into holes, and...
I'll tell you, the trailer screams 2009. Did this release in theaters or straight to DVD? Was this straight to DVD, or did this come out in theaters?
I have no clue.
I want to say I remember seeing commercials in theaters.
Okay.
I
never saw the movie, but I've seen the trailer.
It's not the biggest budget ever. It kind of reminds you, you know, when you'll get someone will make a sort of low budget horror movie or something like that, and then they'll get a bit of money from that because it's popular or, you know, does well.
Yeah.
So the second movie they put more into it, and it kind of loses stuff because of it.
Yep.
You know, they try and get clever. It's like,
yeah, because you have to you got to think on the fly when you got no money. You really do. You know, if you want to go into the film industry, you know, by all means, you should not go in without working on a bunch no budget indie films first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that is your trial by fire. That's where you find out if you are cut out to do that job or not. You know, and it really fucking tests you.
It's kind of the same with any creative sort of stuff. I mean, to be honest, comic books, exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's like, don't expect your first one to be.
Yeah, I mean, up until Shadow, everything I worked on was like fucking no money. Like, you know, whatever, like, money that somebody could borrow, get a loan, or
whatever you could rig together and penny pinch and all that fun shit.
And then
that's what I like about
then I started getting hired because they saw that I was able to do that shit for nothing.
Yeah.
You know, because I was so used to it. I take, you know, like $5 worth of junk and turn it into you know, something that looks like $100.
That's it. You've got to be. Yeah, it's like you've got to be inventive. You've got to be inventive. You know.
Yeah.
That's what I like about a lot of the older like horror movies, where they're kind of still working out how to do stuff with effects and prosthetics, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But
The Hills Have Eyes is a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just great. I fucking love it. Oh, clicking yeah, I was totally clicking the StreamYard screen then, wondering why it wasn't playing.
Sorry to
wakey, George. I need you to see something for me.
Yeah, that's a messed up scene. There's, so they're invading the home, and like there's a couple of the tribe are maybe in their 20s, and the rest are kids. So there's kids sat around while someone's being butchered. It's kind of
oof.
Yeah, visceral.
But I think the way it's cut makes it look that way. I don't think the kids were in the room when stuff was going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just cut to look that way.
Cause of death.
Hell, George, they ripped your heart out.
Night. Mom?
Doesn't look bad.
No, not at all.
It's good. It's kind of, it owes a lot to the Hills of Eyes because they basically have to,
Same premise.
Babies. They want babies.
Yeah, apparently the movie's based on a book from 1980, which was influenced by Hills Have Eyes and Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, there you go then. Yeah. That absolutely makes 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote 2 novels, Off Season, which is the prequel, or I guess the first release, and then The Offspring.
Kill a baby!
No.
Get the babies. Kill the babies. Right, what we're going to have to look at now.
Well, you know as well as I do, it takes all kinds of critters to make Farmer Vincent fritters.
Here we go.
This is just...
Fucking love this movie.
I mean, look, Hills of Eyes, great. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, great. Motel Hell is just insane.
Lightning in a bottle. It's like I said to everyone here. It doesn't have a reason to be as good as it is.
Yeah.
The premise, the whole idea, you go in thinking it's going to be a Trauma-esque movie. Like, all right, let's hope it at least makes sense. And you come out being like, holy shit, that was a blast.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't take itself too seriously.
Was it put out by Trauma? Did Trauma?
I don't believe so.
I don't think
maybe distributed it.
Let's find out.
There was something I watched this week, and it was either Motel Hell or it might have been Chud that was distributed by Trauma.
Yes, they distribute a lot. A lot of older stuff.
Scream Factory must be making so much money.
Oh,
just off me.
Yeah.
Here,
I think MGM actually.
One after another they come. Never hearing those sounds from the secret garden. Never suspecting they will soon be making those sounds. One after another they check in and pray for the day they can check out.
I found the comics on eBay, by the way. I've ordered the comics.
So did I.
Yes,
I
nice.
actually think I probably beat you too on a cheaper price. I found
Very likely that might have been you. Yeah.
I found the trade paperback is a 2-part duology with Motel Hell and It Came from Outer Space.
Yeah.
I won it for $11.
Motherfucker.
With shipping.
Oh, bastard. Yeah. It is actually on Amazon, but I think it's like, I'm trying to work it out in dollars. It's probably like 30 just for the book plus whatever the shipping is.
I was seeing it around 30, 36.
Yeah. I also, should be arriving Tuesday. My
holy shit, so it's mine.
No, my Bubba the Redneck Werewolf comics should be arriving. Well,
I asked you if I still got that Wolf Cop comic.
I need to get in touch with the guys who did that Bubba comic.
You should.
Because they seem cool.
Motel Hell. Coming October 31st from United Artists. Just in time for Halloween.
I remember hearing this trailer on the radio.
What a great trailer.
What an old man.
They used to play it on the midnight showing every weekend. Played it with Dawn of the Dead back in the day.
Well done.
John, I don't know. Cheers. Toy Story, Motel Hell.
What a great era.
Yeah.
It was.
Dude, yeah, no, I mean, Motel Hell, how do you explain it to someone? It's fucking strange.
Part fucking sadistic horror movie, part comedy. You got a little bit of when they escape from the garden. It's almost like a zombie movie there for a second.
Yeah.
It's just got everything.
Yeah.
It kind of almost
Porky's with the swingers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Some really awesome acting, some really terrible acting.
Right.
Yeah.
I do like it in a movie where you've got like someone who's obviously a really good actor, and then they're playing against someone who's like reciting the lines. And you can see the good actors. There's a little look in their eye of just must be professional.
Ending. You can't top the ending with Vincent's one regret.
He used preservatives. That got me.
Yeah.
Well, you know as well as I do, it takes all kinds of critters to make Farmer Vincent fritters.
So Americana and wholesome.
Like that
It
painting.
is.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fucking cannibals and they're killing people, but you know,
They love each other.
They're not
nice
just
people.
animals, they're entrepreneurs too.
Yeah. There was going to be a sequel, but the sequel got cancelled.
I'm surprised that hasn't been remade yet.
Funhouse.
Yeah, and there's people who want to do Funhouse. Yeah, and there's been a lot of people asking for a Motel Hell sequel, and it's just like no.
Yo, Funhouse sequel or remake.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, that was one of those. I mean, it's a great movie, but it could have been better. It should have done better.
Oh,
I love it.
Is the trailer actually that grainy, or some asshole put that on the top?
Well, let's find out.
Who will dare to face the challenge of the Funhouse? Who is mad enough to enter that world of darkness?
Something is alive in the Funhouse. Something not alive like its father. Something better dead. Something that has the form of a human, but not the face.
This better be good.
It's gonna be great.
Something that feeds off the flesh and blood of young innocents.
Come on, here we go. This is it.
Something that tonight will turn the Funhouse into a carnival of terror.
I don't know what that hell is. We're gonna find you. I just want to get the hell out of here.
Jesus.
Can't put up with that. Look, we have
That-
limits here.
Yeah, that skeleton's too much.
This movie scared the shit out of me for carnivals, and we have a lot of carnivals in our neck of the woods.
Yeah, I mean we do here, but it's just not the same. It's not the same. All the people who run our carnivals all sound like and look like Brad Pitt in whichever movie it was he did with the terrible Irish accent.
Our carnivals have freak shows, like Alligator Snake Boy.
Yeah, I used to have one across the street this raceway. They would do it annually. It would go from county to county.
Did they have Alligator Snake Boy?
They had a snake boy. They had a girl that turned into a gorilla.
Ooh.
A really, 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 really fat man. A 1 foot tall woman. I forgot what else.
Freaks. Utter freaks.
Other than that, man, we don't have any.
The crab man at one of ours.
My friends and I, we would cut through by the county reservoir and come in through the back so we didn't have to pay admission.
Oh, Harry, I think you're remembering it wrong. It wasn't Crabman, it was Lobster Boy, wasn't it?
Something like that. He was missing all of his fingers and all he had was his and his thumb.
Oh, like what's his nuts in American Horror Story in Carnival.
Exactly like that.
Evan Peters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lobster Boy.
You could reach out and be like,
see, we never had stuff like that over here. Never.
No,
I think it happened in my area. They'd get robbed. Somebody
would rob
turned to
Lobster
Boy to the little.
Yeah, no. If they tried to do that over here, the fun police would just shut that shit down.
Shit on it.
Yeah.
If
In fact,
loving Alligator Snake Boy is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Yeah, we barely even get carnivals with the rides and stuff anymore because health and safety man comes along with his little clipboard and his hat.
And now you know why we revolted.
Yeah.
The Funhouse, coming soon from Universal Pictures. The Funhouse. It's a carnival of terror from Tobe Hooper, the director who terrified you with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
You know you made a good movie when every trailer that a movie you've worked on mentions that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Every time.
Well, this little homage at the beginning of this movie is a double homage to Halloween and Psycho at the very beginning of the movie when the little boy tricks his sister and she's in the bathtub.
Okay.
Yeah. Guys, we backtrack for 1 second.
Yeah.
Do any of you have this or have read it?
No.
Hang on.
No, not me.
Take a look at what's that?
Splatterpunks, Volume 1.
No.
It's a collection of short stories. Clive Barker's in here. John Skipp, David Chow, Craig Spector, fucking Nancy Collins, and Phil Nutman, a whole bunch of people. But there's a Nancy Collins story in there called Freak Tent about a guy that he's a photographer and he takes pictures of sideshow freaks. It is one of the most intense short stories I have ever fucking read, and I wish somebody would make a short film out of it. But if you got some time to kill, maybe half an hour one day, like it's a short story, it ain't too long at all. It's called Freak Tent. It's by Nancy Collins. I do
Freak Tent, Nancy Collins.
Yes.
I will check that out.
Are these original stories for that book, or like, for example, is it a
no
story from Books of Blood that was brought over, or
like Midnight Meat Train is in here?
Okay. So they're not made just for the book, and they're kind of a collection of.
So it's a compilation of.
Yeah. George R. Martin's in here.
Holy shit!
Game of Thrones. Yeah.
And he actually finished the story.
I was trying to beat me to it. Beat me to it. Beat me to it. Did he finish it? 2, was it ripped off an old Italian movie?
Yeah, it was like this post-industrial cyberpunk kind of shit. The furthest thing from Game of Thrones.
Everyone, George R. Martin and Game of Thrones, everyone ignores the fact that it is literally ripped off an old Italian sword and sorcery movie. Same names, same fucking situations.
He got away because in America we don't know that shit.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'd never heard of it until someone showed it to me. It's like, holy shit! There's Joffrey. There's the Red Wedding. There's all this stuff. Okay. And I think the old Italian movie was called something about, I can't remember, something about Fire and Ice or Ice and Fire. And so it's the
Wow.
same, even the same fucking
Yeah.
name. Yeah.
There was that animated 80s movie, Fire and Ice.
Yeah. Ralph Bakshi was that one?
Yeah.
Fucking love me some Ralph Bakshi.
Hell yeah,
Awesome.
that, Wizards.
Yeah, I keep going looking on the website because on their website they're always selling like old cells from the movies, and it's yeah, I can't afford that. Cells from like the Lord of the Rings and things like that.
Every so often, I rewatch the '67 animated Spider-Man, and I'm never, even though I know it's coming, I'm never ready for the part where the Bakshi team takes over, and we go from just big, bold, primary colors to like trippy kind of psychedelic skies.
You watch some weird shit, man.
Yeah.
Dude, to see some of the shit I watch.
You also watch some weird shit.
Yeah, all right. Luke, speaking of weird shit, Luke, oh my god.
That is
Help
weird.
prevent symptoms from returning.
Really?
An irritable bowel syndrome commercial is weird shit.
Yeah.
Literally.
I tried to watch this last night and I ended up skimming through a bunch of it because it just didn't do it for me.
I did the same thing. Yeah, it's just...
It's
so slow.
I saw it the year it came out, but not in the theater. I saw it like on VHS.
That's the same as I did, and then I tried to revisit it again because I don't remember anything about it. And,
I am
why I didn't watch
90% sure that it might not be a remake, but there's another movie exactly the same story that was actually cool.
The problem with this movie is it's 1/3 horror, 1/3 comedy, and 1/3 biting social satire, and all three horses are pulling at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Coach has IBS?
Yeah,
Does
real
he?
bad. Real bad.
Oof.
Terminal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't say that, dude. Look, it's a horror stream. Fuck it.
Is eating at young Michael Lemley.
This trailer was so misleading.
Yeah, because I was going to say, this trailer looks charming.
You're not scared of your room, are you?
Michael, the cellar's dark. Everything's dark at night.
His parents think Michael's problem is in his head. But Michael knows it's on his plate.
What are we eating?
What? No, they don't. They know all about the...
Leftovers, honey. Leftovers from what? From the refrigerator. We had leftovers every day since we moved here. I'd like to know what they were before they were leftovers.
Before that, they were leftovers to be.
Michael, there's nothing to be frightened of.
Now, there's a new name for terror.
Don't know about that.
Parents.
Bedtime.
Okay.
It's got 3 tones too many. Like it's trying to be all things to all people.
But at the same time, it was just monotone almost the whole way through.
Right.
The humor wasn't even there. I didn't even find it funny.
My takeaway from that trailer was Randy Quaid would have played a great John Wayne Gacy.
Oh,
Yeah. He's the kind of guy who could be smiling 1 minute and then just snap at the next.
I mean, that shot of him coming out in the basement at the end of the trailer, that was like...
Yeah.
So what's next?
I've not seen... Yeah. I mean, guys, watch it if you want to, but be prepared to skip because you will get bored.
Not worth it. Not worth it, man.
No. I kind of remembered it differently.
Watch anything else.
unless I'm thinking of, I'm gonna have to research and find out what movie it was I watched that was exactly the same, and it was a more recent movie, quite a lot more recent. What should we move on to now? Should we go Green Inferno?
Yeah, no.
I didn't realize this was Blumhouse. It's got to be early Blumhouse.
Peru is dangerous. We can't just go invade a country because they're doing something that we think is immoral.
I gotta run to the restroom, guys. I'll be right back.
All right, cool. I think that's the chick. This is the chick out of. Is she in that Knock Knock movie?
Yeah, I think she's like Eli Roth's wife or something.
Possible.
If I'm not mistaken, I think she was dating him or something. That's why she's in that and a few of his movies.
Right.
Doing something about the rainforest.
It's time to make a difference.
Uh-oh.
He's the lucky one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah. That dude's a dick.
It's a great sign. Very striking.
Yeah.
He's got ribs in his friggin' nose.
And the side of his head.
Yeah, he's a dick all the way through it.
Yeah. Real
Yeah, okay.
Pancakes!
Comes his most terrifying film ever.
I don't know about that.
I mean,
yeah, it's a frightening freaking situation to imagine yourself in. 100%. But it's so easy.
But I feel the same way about Hostel.
I would say a hospital is probably the scariest.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be in that situation.
I mean, you can, with this movie, I've said it before, you can skip the first 40 minutes and just imagine a bunch of annoying students trying to stop loggers in the rainforest. And then you can probably skip the last 20 minutes because it's retarded. But that bit in the middle, in the cannibal village, is pretty
when
cool.
you're in the cages.
Yeah, yeah.
Why are they doing this?
They do.
What are they going to do to us?
Yeah, she's weird. That woman.
Why are you going to ask?
They're going to make you trip balls and they're going to eat you.
Yeah, you can't make you trip balls and they're going to fucking hack you apart.
We have to get out of here.
You know what this is? You know what they're doing to us?
I know what they're going to do to you.
Is a dick.
Yeah.
The rainforest is a dick.
Yeah, real jerk. That's why we should cut it down.
Yeah.
This is why we close the border.
Get rid of it.
I would say send in a logging company.
Yeah.
And any students that turn up, just fucking slap them. Fuckers.
All right, so it's far from his best, but I still appreciate it anyway because he's a fan. Eli Roth is a fan of horror cinema, and you know that's his tribute to movies like Cannibal Holocaust and Cannibal Row. You know, they don't make like that anymore.
It's nice to see that kind of movie, but with some budget behind it. You know what I mean? And some actual actors.
Yeah. Real cinematography.
When
what's called Cannibal Ferox under the Make Them Die Slowly title. I got it on a bootleg VHS from I think it might have been the first Fangoria convention I ever went to, and if it wasn't the first, then it's the second.
Yeah,
but that movie was an experience, man. I think I was like 16,
dude.
17.
Yeah, I mean that and Cannibal Holocaust are
thoroughly unpleasant.
Yeah, deeply unpleasant.
No need to, go watch them again.
Yeah, it's a one-time viewing if you can stop.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've seen them both twice, and the second time I saw them, I made sure I got like the full versions.
Yeah.
I don't. It's not so much all the. I mean, the cannibal effect and the chopping people up and all that shit it's a bit on the side.
Yeah, no, it's whatever.
But it's more all the shit. Yeah, it's more all the shit with the animals that.
Yeah.
That's
very.
I mean, I know. Yeah, I know some of it's kind of faked, and some of it was. I mean, some was real.
They really killed a turtle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the problem I have. And it's funny, I was telling Pete in the back room, I avoided that movie so damn long, and yet still went on YouTube and watched all the scenes I avoided.
Oof.
No.
I mean,
Moth the Flame.
Yeah.
The movie I was going to put on my YouTube channel after the stream, I was going to put Slaves of the Cannibal God on there, but even that, the version I got was the full version, and I went in and edited one little bit out. And I know, naughty, don't chop bits out of movies, but no one wants to see a python fucking eating a monkey alive.
Oof. No.
It was grim.
It was grim when the anaconda ate, what was it, LL Cool J or Tone Loc or whoever it was in Anaconda.
God.
That's true. Do we need to?
What's his nuts out? Oh God, I'm blanking on his name. John Voight.
Oh yeah.
He ate him and then he spat him out and sucked him back in.
Yeah, all slimed up and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, he has to wink really quick before
Isn't that getting a remake?
That movie
too?
was pretty grim.
Yeah.
The what?
What's that?
Huh?
Oh, I said his accent in that movie was pretty grim.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Anaconda's getting a remake.
Yes, it is. And yes, Fangoria was the shit.
Yeah. Fangoria, and then we used to get. Oh, well, I don't know. You probably had it there as well. Hammer House Horror Magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hammer House Horror Magazine had the same thing. It did a lot of little special effects bits in it, and
before my time, but I've seen it in history books. I know what you're talking about.
Motherfucker. See, there was things called the newsstand.
You young whippersnapper.
Yeah, that's not.
They were like comics, but they were photos.
It had more words, articles.
Yeah, I don't even know if there's any point playing the trailers for Cannibal Holocaust or Cannibal Ferox, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. There's nothing to them. It's basically just badly shot people wandering around by a river.
Yeah.
For most of it.
That's a lot of movies in this genre, though.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Go on, let's do Ravenous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have to watch this. I bought it on YouTube and everything.
Cool.
It's a cool movie. Oh, so
I wasn't expecting the trailer to be what it was.
I'm sending you to California, Fort Spencer.
We have 4 missing soldiers, Captain, and no bodies. We need a supportable explanation.
Captain John Boyd is out to solve a mystery.
No one just ends up at Fort Spencer. We come for a reason. And yours being?
But he is about to discover
we have a great sense of camaraderie here at Fort Spencer.
What's with the music?
That's what I was saying when I saw
watched
the
this
trailer.
the other night.
Yeah,
It's like a weird, bizarre, fake version of Don't Fear the Reaper or something.
I was confused when I watched this trailer the other night.
Yeah, so was I.
Ooh, the cave.
Something he never imagined.
Winged eagle. It's an old Indian myth from the north.
Man eats the flesh of another. He absorbs the other man's strength.
Now, one man must choose.
We need others.
Between having dinner
Not me.
and being dinner.
The fucking all the music to this trailer.
Yeah.
It's like the music to an Ethan Hawke movie.
Yeah. It's like A Knight's Tale with all the
Even
modern rock.
even voiceover dudes kind of lightening the mood.
Running through.
Yeah.
Is voiceover man going to stop doing the, wacky romantic comedy voice?
Good gracious.
What?
Rob
Why is the hippity hop in it?
Yeah, it's got Rob Zombie, I think, in the trailer.
Oh, is it Rob?
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
Stew a la Major Knox.
Guy Pearce.
I'm gonna kill him.
Robert Carlyle.
He was tough, but then a good soldier ought to be.
Jeffrey Jones.
Me, I want to bring you into the fold.
What's wrong?
David Arquette.
There's no guilt. I gotta eat. But it's tough making friends.
Eat to live. Don't live to eat. Huh? That was really sneaky.
He was licking me!
Ravenous.
Bon appetit.
This feels like the trailer to A Knight's Tale.
Exactly.
Having never seen this, because I couldn't find it streaming anywhere, is this a black comedy or is it a serious dark movie?
I would say it's a pretty dark movie. There's a couple of kind of one-liners in it.
Yeah, I mean, mostly Robert Carlyle.
But not the way the trailer portrays it as a
The
wacky...
trailer is misleading.
It feels like Stifler should be in this movie.
Yeah,
the
trailer is misleading.
Robert Carlyle is like just the star of the movie. He's fantastic in it. He kind of goes from the when he's in the camp, he's sort of suave and an officer, and then he just turns into a ravenous fucking beast.
Yeah, he does a maniac well.
Yeah, it's a great movie. That trailer
He was a
fucking
different,
weird.
different kind of maniac that he played in Trainspotting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do like Robert Carlyle. He was fun. He was really. He was the saving grace of 28 Weeks Later, which is a good movie. But if it didn't have him in, it would have been a movie.
Great
I think.
opening, especially.
Yeah. It would have been kind of a bit over the top. It's almost like comparing Alien to Aliens.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I
like,
watched this trailer and realized the entire cast is built around, hey, look, it's that guy.
Yeah. I mean, look, that guy's in it.
That guy's in it. Well,
he started off in an Australian soap opera. That's where most people over here knew him from. Because yeah. Started in an Australian soap opera called Neighbours, which ran for years and years. Came over to the UK pretty much when it came out in Australia. I think in the...
Is that the one that goes... Neighbours?
That's the one, yeah.
Okay, I remember that.
In the 80s it was. And that's also where Kylie Minogue came from. She started off on that.
Oh, yeah.
Guy Pearce was terrific in Memento, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's done a few good things. It's a bit hit and miss. It all kind of depends on the movie and the script with him, I think.
Excellent in LA Confidential as well.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. And it also depends if he's doing the movie because he wants to do it or he's doing it because he wants money.
his cameo in Hurt Locker was really good, too.
Yeah, he's he played Mike in Neighbours. Mike. I can't do an Aussie accent. I probably can. And I can never remember that dude's name. Never remember his name. Yeah.
But it's him.
And I should know his name.
He's in one of those pop shows from the early 2000s. Not one. It wasn't one of the
Justified.
Is it Mystified?
Justified. He played a villain.
Justified. Yeah. He's in a lot of kind of sci-fi stuff as well.
Superhero stuff too. Either Arrow or one of them movies, shows he was in.
It does a lot of sci-fi.
Hey, look, it's that guy. Hey, look, it's
that
that
dude.
guy.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Jones.
Yeah.
What a disappointment.
Any other guys?
Yeah, tell me about it, right?
I mean,
Well,
I hate
know that
he's a
guy.
great actor, but it's like, oh, dude, you're a scumbag.
Yeah.
Ew.
He was good in Deadwood.
He likes the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great movie. It's a really, really good movie. That trailer is just confusing and baffling as hell. I don't quite get that.
Yeah. Definitely a product of its time.
Don't understand why. And this is like a later trailer put out for the 4K.
Like I feel like might as well be Walking on the Sun be the music across that trailer.
Yeah, or Smash Mouth All-Star.
Right.
Yeah. Or Tiptoe Through the Tulips by Tiny Tim. Anything really, just pick a random song. That's just fucking bizarre. But a damn good movie. A damn good movie. I did like how they kind of worked in like the Wendigo and stuff like that as well. World needs more Wendigo
count as
movies.
a cannibal. Wendigo movies count as cannibal movies.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. That's kind of what Ravenous is about, isn't it? About how they get power from eating.
Yep.
Let the spirit of the Wendigo win. We're gonna do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it.
13 years ago, audiences across America were horrified by the savagery of a faceless killer.
And it's a terrible trailer, by the way.
In the wake of this bizarre rampage, he vanished. Now, after more than a decade of silence, he has come out of hiding.
And it's also not really about Leatherface, to be fair.
No.
Leatherface ain't in it a great... Well, he's in it, but, you know, it's not...
Yeah, he's
That opening
fucking...
scene, man.
It's Chop Top's movie, if anything.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. The buzz is back. Direct.
I didn't show any of Dennis Hopper in there. His name's
No.
there, but... Weird.
No Hopper, no Mosley.
I mean, Mosley was in there briefly,
Right.
but...
Yeah, it's a weak trailer.
It's
It's
that is
a
the
teaser trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I kind of looked, and that is the trailer for it. There's not. There's newer trailers for, like, you know, when they've done upscale versions and this, that, and the other, but more like remastered on DVD to look slightly better.
I love that opening.
I love that that's the Hitchhiker's corpse.
Because they kept Hitchhiker around.
Yeah.
I do like when Chop Top first turns up at the radio station. That's just awesome.
Oh,
really.
Yeah, that jump scare, that payoff at the end with Leatherface in that room coming out.
Oh God, hell yeah!
Jump scares in movie history, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's like up there with Exorcist 3. It's just like that gets you.
And that great image on top of the what do you call it? The amusement park mountain.
At the end?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's waving the chainsaw and doing the Leatherface dance.
Great final image.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a fucking great movie. It's after watching the first one, if you didn't know, you'd kind of think it was a parody at first or something.
Yeah.
Or
I did. I saw it as a teenager. I thought it was a spoof.
And I think we all talked about it. Took a while to grow on us too. We were.
Yeah. First two times I watched it, I couldn't stand the movie. Mainly for that opening, how just loud and obnoxious everything is.
Mm-hmm.
And the last couple times I watched it, I love it more and more. I don't understand it, but
I was in 6th grade when I first saw it. I loved it. Probably because I was just young, didn't know much better.
Yeah.
If I was like 18 or in my 20s or whatever, might have felt differently, might have felt like you guys.
Yeah.
But you know, I loved it when I first saw it. I still think it's a blast.
Yeah,
definitely.
A movie like
from the
this,
Tom
you see it as
Savini's
a
best
kid,
work.
and it's just going to play out over top of you, like a wave washing over you.
Yeah.
You see it as a teenager, especially if you're with your friends, you're going to lean into the satire of it all and just be like, it's all wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Mm. Yeah, that makes sense.
I've not seen that. AVG and parody. No.
Yeah, it is good.
It's just
some of the best. Some of Tom Savini's best work was in here too. I thought.
Yeah. I think I
The guy wearing his own face.
The two guys in the beginning. Taking
Yeah.
the top
Just,
of their heads
just
off.
tapping them right there. Mm.
I would have probably first seen it in 87, maybe, when it took like a year for stuff to get onto video, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it would have been 87.
They have no idea how good they have it these days.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
particularly
even
England, from an American movie to England, tack on like another 7 months back in those days.
Yeah, maybe. I would have been 17, 18-ish, something like that when I first saw it. I was probably high as a fucking kite or drunk as,
That certainly helps.
Yeah. Just let it wash over you. It's one of those movies, just like, what's happening?
Yeah.
And Dennis Hopper's just running around down in the tunnels, just hacking shit apart and shouting random stuff for most of it.
Isn't he singing "Ringing in the Sheaves"?
Yeah. It's just weird. It's almost like
he goes to buy the chainsaws and he's
Yeah.
That's cool.
Destroying the stump. Yeah.
And the clerk's having he's having a case of the gigglies or what the hell is up?
Yeah, he's got both with his little mini chainsaws. Yeah, just a great fucking movie.
Yeah, I think if you get past the abrasiveness of it, there's a really solid, tight story being told from the very opening of the recording of the kid getting killed.
Right.
It plays out really well.
It's very different to the first
people
one.
to an entire town.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and to be honest, Texas Chainsaw, there's been so many fucking remakes and bits and pieces and
Death of me yet.
I can listen to Jim Seadow call people coon shit all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. I
Did they
the other night.
Did they remake the first movie twice, or did I am imagining that?
They remade it once. They did legacy sequels and a couple prequels.
Yeah.
to the original.
Yeah.
They've basically all been legacy sequels.
Yeah, they all stem from the first one.
By the way, boys, is there something we all collectively want to say to Carolyn Williams?
Happy birthday.
Hey, baby.
Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Well, was it yesterday? Yeah.
It was yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
But she
Yeah.
she retweeted us, man.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So did Mosley.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bill Mosley hit one of you.
I know. I saw he liked it.
Oh yeah, you liked. That's right. He didn't retweet. Yeah, you liked it.
Moses a tough nut to crack.
Day of the Dead was next level, man. But he pulled off some magic in Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he's truly disgusting in that movie.
He's disgusting in that movie.
He is.
That's a compliment, though.
Yeah, that's what he was going for.
Yep.
What we got now? I think we've kind of nailed all the big ones, lads.
I believe so.
You got
Dr.
Silence of the
Lecter.
Lambs.
Dr.
Yeah.
Lecter.
Let's do Dr. Lecter. Hang on. Where's my... There we go.
A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
When my son was little, I had him record an outgoing message on my voicemail. But the only way I could sell it to his mom was I ate some liver. So I've got my 4-year-old. A census taker once tried to test me. I ate some liver.
I'm saying nothing. You spook easily, Starling?
Not yet, sir.
he's past the others. The last cell. I'll be watching.
To be fair, there's not a great deal of cannibalism in the first one.
No.
Just the one scene he bites a dude.
Yeah. There's more skin wearing.
Yeah.
Skin
Hannibal
suit
and Hannibal
making.
Rising deal with the cannibalism.
Yeah.
Do fine.
A killer is on the loose.
Keeps them alive for 3 days. Then he shoots them, skins them, and dumps them.
A rookie FBI agent is on his trail.
He's got real physical strength, cautious, precise, and he's never impulsive. He'll never stop.
Talking about me, by the way.
But in order to track him down, she'll have to match wits.
I'll help you catch him, Clary.
Believe me, you don't want Hannibal Lecter inside your head.
With the darkest of all minds.
Just do your job, but never forget what he is.
Oh, he's a monster. Pure psychopath. So rare to capture one alive.
So close to the way you're going to catch him. Do you realize that? Oh, Clarice, your problem is you need to get more fun out of life.
You told me you don't spook easily.
You call this easy, sir?
Lecter's missing hand arm.
Man's a raving maniac. Who knows what he'll do?
Thank you, Clary. Thank you.
Pop quiz. What city was the prison holding Lecter in?
Baltimore.
Baltimore,
Yeah,
the city that
Baltimore.
reads.
That's where he was doing his killings, too, in the book.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look inside yourself.
I'm going to come in with a hot take.
Okay.
He's probably not going to win me any friends at all, and say that Brian Cox was a better Lecter.
Yeah. No,
I was just
I'm
going
with
to talk about
with you.
Manhunter. I love Manhunter.
I love Manhunter.
Manhunter was good. Brian Cox was great, but I like Hopkins better.
Yeah. I thought Mads Mikkelsen did a great Lecter, to be honest with you.
Mm.
Madge was
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah.
Now there's a series that could have gone on. I wouldn't have minded seeing more of that.
You know, where I heard that those were guys that were going to do the Friday series, I was excited at first.
Yeah.
I figured if they did that, imagine what they're going to do with Jay. And then, you know, we hear, oh, blood deep, oh, blood die, like goes on. No. Fucking no.
Jodie Foster was so cute in this movie.
As a button.
You can have her.
I don't think I can have her.
No.
Maybe if you talk.
I won't have you.
Well, it depends. It depends if there's a pinball machine nearby. Then you can probably.
John Hinckley.
Oh.
John Hinckley must have been so frustrated when he got the news.
Yeah, I know. He's good.
Yeah.
And he's in it for what, barely 18 minutes.
Yeah.
And yet the trailer is entirely focused on him.
Yeah, true. He's not really in it much.
That's the thing. I mean, he was so goddamn good. His presence resonates through the whole movie.
It's a great entrance.
Seems like
It's a
he's
great entrance.
in more.
Yeah.
Did he win a supporting Oscar for this?
Yes.
I can't remember.
I don't know if it's the whole.
I don't think it was
record,
supporting.
but
I think it might have been actor.
Maybe.
Okay. I know it won best.
He won it for best actor or supporting actor with the least amount of screen time.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the movie came out, it was fucking
I really
huge.
think this swept
It
the
was
awards
huge.
that year. I think
It did. No, it dominated that year.
Yeah. Wasn't it up against Pulp Fiction?
No, Pulp Fiction was 94.
Yeah.
I do remember when it came out, it was like people just wouldn't shut up about it.
It played in theaters over here for a long time too. I want to say it came out in like March of that year. Then I think it played all the way through like August or September, which is a really long run.
Yeah. It's for the casualist who could say they watch a horror movie.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, they call it
Psychological thriller.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Elevated horror.
When it's really just a glorified slasher.
More or less.
Oh, yeah. It's... Look at him, the freak. Yeah, I found the keys, by the way, that do frame by frame on YouTube.
Oh, there we go.
Let me guess, left and right.
No, it's comma and
Man, Anthony Hopkins
period.
is a baby here.
Comma and period.
Yeah, because it's got the little
No shit.
the brackets.
Yeah.
The whole chip. Yeah, left and right.
Yeah.
Makes
I think
He was in this movie.
I think Anthony Hopkins is my age here.
That's what I was going to ask. How old was he in this movie?
I don't think he's 63.
Oh, I'm going to type that into how old?
He's ancient now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like a million.
Yeah.
How old was Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs? Apparently, that's a question that gets asked a lot. Anthony Hopkins was my age when he made this movie. 55.
Yeah, that's my age too.
See, I was going to say he was 40, 42.
Shit, my birthday's next week.
He was born on New Year's Eve.
He's the Antichrist.
Does that make him the Antichrist? Probably.
It does now.
Gives us hope for the future if he's our age in 91 and he's still with us.
He was born the year that Universal's Frankenstein came out.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
That's awesome.
So, like, what? He was born 2 months after Frankenstein came out. Wow. Old man. It's not old, he's young. 55, he was young.
Kill a baby!
Kill
him, baby! Kill him, baby!
Poor Pluto.
He was a good sport spoofing that role for Weird Science.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, Weird Science, I always forget about that whole...
Yeah.
You know,
when they're walking out and go, please don't tell anyone, I'd hate to lose my teaching job.
Had the guy from the Road Warrior as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just that whole section of the movie, because, you know,
it came out of nowhere.
Too busy thinking about what's her face.
Kelly LeBrock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And our own Judy Aronson.
Mm-hmm. Our best friend Judy. Our buddy Jude.
Mm.
Well, dude, we're on 2 hours. We're on 2 hours. I think we're kind of... Yeah.
Sounds good.
I think we've kind of hit up all the main ones. There's probably tons we missed.
Well, we ended on a high note, too.
Exactly, yeah. You know, we hit the good ones. We hit The Hills Have Eyes. We hit Motel Hell.
You hit Chainsaw
Parents.
Massacre. Yeah.
The really random, bizarre trailer for Ravenous.
That was a trailer that did not match the tone of the film.
Yeah.
You don't forget the taste of human flesh.
Never forget the taste of human flesh. So, yeah, next week we are delving into the world of...
Play the trailer so they could see.
Play the trailer.
Feel it that way. Yeah.
Yeah. There is a trailer that came out this week.
4 days ago.
4 days ago.
Yeah.
Which should give you a hint of what we're talking about next week.
Yep, chat. The theme is cornfields.
Yeah. Absolutely. About time we talked about cornfields.
Fortunately, there's like 16 Children of the Corn movies.
Yeah. Oh, you could probably
more than thought of.
Scarecrow movies too.
Scarecrow movies.
Yeah.
You could throw the stand in there. There's a lot of cornfields in the stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reapers.
No, we are talking next week about clowns, killer clowns from outer space. Pennywise.
Everybody loves a clown, so why don't you?
Gacy.
Oh yeah, that
John Wayne Gacy movie.
Oh yeah,
that Terrifier thing.
Oh yeah, Terrifier.
Oh, Terrifier.
Yeah, I've heard that's good. Look, you're gonna have to stop me next week because I'll just talk about Terrifier all fucking night. I love those movies.
Yeah.
But let's not get into it now, because if we do, that'll be it.
Because I got questions about 3 and what you think happened. There's some questions left.
We'll get it. And I'm scrolling through the wrong shit here. I need to get onto that tab so I can say, yeah. Right, cool. We'll catch you all next week when we'll get into some clowning around. Bye.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Well, 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 if it isn't Peter and the Friday Night Frights, guys. About fucking time, boys. Together, forever.
This is Judy Aronson, Samantha from Friday 13th, the final chapter. And I'm here to congratulate you and wish you the best of luck on your new YouTube show, Friday Night Frights. Ooh, sounds really good, horrific, and what a way to spend a Friday night.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
There's a new show on YouTube called Friday Night Frights. If you love horror movies as much as I do, and I know you do, you'll love to tune into Friday Night Frights.
Hi, Tom, and all you Friday Night Frights guys. It's Susan Lanier here from Wes Craven's The Original Hills Have Eyes in the role of Brenda. I hope you guys have a great evening, a great time. Don't party too hard, except have a martini or two for me.